Good morning, Larry. I'm Queenie calling from Century 21. How are you today?
Hi, thank you. I'm fine. What about you?
I'm very well, thank you. My phone call today is about the maintenance request of the pest control that I already sent an email to you on the other day. Haven't you already received your email?
Let me. Yeah, I have received it already. And I have a few questions for you about it too.
Feel free to ask, please.
Okay. So firstly, do I have to agree to pay for the pest control?
Um, so the pest control, there is a two different periods of time that you we need to do the pest control. So if the tenant they just moving in the property for 1 or 2 months, and then like this is a owner responsibility in order to do it. But for example, if they already stayed there like more than 3 months, like after 3 or 6 months, and afterward following after that, like the tenant has to be responsible for that, because that's like how they maintain the environment and the house.
I see. Um, so as I remember, it has been about 9 weeks since the tenant moved in. Why am I still responsible for the fumigation?
So as you just mentioned before, it has been just only 9 weeks. So for example, like if a new person they're just moving in the property, obviously it's hard for them to causing any like even like if they are living is not that clean, but 9 weeks is not enough time in order to causing all the cockroach and all like all the pest control that we need to be done. So obviously related to the by law, like under 9 weeks the owner will be responsible for that.
Okay. To be honest, I didn't quite expect to hear that, and yeah, it's quite disappointed to hear this situation in this early stage of the tenancy. Um, because I truly believe that you will select the best tenants for me, like at the beginning. Well, yeah.
Yes, I really understanding your disappointment. Obviously, because like all the like when we are selecting a tenant for you is only based on the order document, and we also even like do the reference checks for them as well. And with the private agent, they said that like related to the routine inspection, everything's will fine. So I think that is really like sometimes like is maybe like we got a bad luck, but it can't be like 100% that therefore, because sometimes the tenant like they're just moving in, and then like a lot of the stuff still going around. So in this stage what I will do is I will suggest the tenant to keep the like hygiene for the property, and obviously like right after when you already done the pest control, it's no longer become your responsibility with the clean up the house. But if the tenant they couldn't keep the house clean, we will keep sending them all the reminder and also the bricks of the contract agreement, as the tenant also have to keep the place clean as what is already mentioned in the contract.
Okay. So how much will it cost then?
As I already sent the quotation to you, so we got a few different quotes. So the price will be from $180 to $250.
I see. So when will this be done?
So if you give me the approve for the quotation, like which one that you prefer, and so I can just contact with our charity and organize for the work order right after next week.
Okay. So just the last question. So how often am I going to need to do this?
As I already mentioned before, since the tenant they're just moving in, that's why it will be one off only. So you only need to do for this time. But like for next time, if they complaining or they asking, they requesting of the second pest control is no longer become your responsibility. It will under the tenant responsibility. So this is the only one time and one off. Yeah.
Okay, I see. Yeah, I also hope that it won't happen again. All right, so keep me updated. And thank you so much.
Thank you. I will keep you updated. Bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye.